Our webinar today is entitled Essentials of SAP PLM Integration with UGNX. SAP PLM provides extensive and robust capabilities for managing engineering data, including integration with major CAD systems. During today's webinar, we will present an overview of how SAP PLM can be used to manage engineering data, including CAD models and drawings. Our partner, DSC Software, will demonstrate SAP PLM integration with the NX CAD application. This webinar is jointly sponsored by LeverX and DSC Software, both members of the PLM Alliance. My name is Ralph Davis, Business Development Manager for LeverX, and I will be our moderator for today's webinar. Before I turn the time over to the presenters, let me introduce you to LeverX. LeverX is an SAP Services Partner, an SAP Business Objects Solution Partner, Associate Member of the PLM Alliance, and a Google Enterprise Partner. LeverX assists companies increase the business value by leveraging existing investments in SAP solution. LeverX delivers strategic, functional, and technical services in the areas of SAP Product Lifecycle Management, Portfolio and Project Management, and Supply Chain Management solutions. LeverX offers services for business, process, and strategic consulting, solution architecture services, implementation planning and execution, custom development services, application support services, and near and offshore services. In addition, LeverX provides services for SAP NetWeaver, SAP Workflow Development, SAP BI, and Business Objects, as well as Google Apps integrated with SAP. Our partner for today's webinar, DSC Software, an SAP partner and PLM Alliance member, provides SAP PLM solutions such as UGNX CAD systems, direct CAD integration, an intuitive and efficient user interface for engineering users, and solutions to integrate product development and product planning. This webinar is being recorded, and SAP customers attending will receive a follow-up email next week with a link to download presentation materials and a recording of this webinar. We are pleased to introduce our presenters for today's webinar. Eric Stada, PLM Practice Director from LeverX, will be our first presenter. He will be followed by Akam Rossel, VP Business Development, DSC Software AG. Our webinar agenda will proceed as outlined. First, Eric will make a presentation on managing engineering data, including CAD models and drawings using SAP PLM. Following Eric's presentation, Akam will discuss and demonstrate, or give us a demonstration of SAP PLM integration with the UGNX CAD application. And following Akam's presentation, we will have a questions period when we'll open the webinar to questions. To facilitate time, we ask that you please post your questions to the question box within your GoToWebinar control panel. We will respond to as many questions as time will permit at the end of this webinar. So at this point, I'm going to turn the presentation over to Eric. Eric, I'm going to make...
Set up here. Okay, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Hi again, my name is Eric Stein. I'm PLM Practice Director here at LeverX. What I'm going to do here is just take the first 10 minutes of the presentation or so and just kind of go over generally a little bit about SAP PLM and then talk about the CAD integrations with SAP PLM, and then some best practices and general questions we've heard around the CAD integration. So kind of things we've talked about and things we've heard in the past with the CAD integrations. I'll try not to take too much time here because to actually get to some of the demonstrations and actual look at the NX integration to SAP. So we'll talk about some overview and benefits of engineering data management using SAP. We'll talk about SAP DMS and talk about some best practices.